TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Why did you leave WWE?
Well, I didn't leave WWE. It was WWF at the time. I had people think I left and went to WCW, jumped ship right away, but that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. What had happened was late '94. They gave me my release.
Right.
So from '94 till March of '96, I did indie shows, and then I was involved with this company. You may have heard of them. They were briefly around, American Wrestling Federation, based out of Chicago. So WCW, I kept reaching out to them back and forth, and finally Kevin Sullivan took over the book. And Kevin was a great mind for the business as well. Not as great as Jake, in my opinion, but Kevin saw my work, and I guess they wanted to see me live, and they had me come down to Baltimore at the I don't know if it's the Civic Center or whatever the arena is, maybe it's Baltimore Arena.
Yeah.
And they had me come down there and work with Mike Rotundo. Kevin liked what he saw, and brought me aboard. You know, we started going down. He started flying me down to Orlando. And we were going to Disney at the time. They were doing the shoots at Disney, and every once in a while, then they left Disney and they went to Universal.
Right.
Yes.
How would you compare the two companies, WCW to WWF?
WCW was a walk in the park. It was a vacation.
Huh.
You know, it was just a pleasure to be there. I mean, I WWF, like I said earlier, it was always like walking on eggs. You know, you were always walking that fine line that someone was just gonna have a hard on for you and go, "You're done. You're gone." You know, that was, and then you go, you know, why? I want my job, and where do I go? You know, I mean, there was NWA at the time, but once you get that taste of WWF, because at the time they were the best company in the world, and then they're back to that again. They had lost their status for a little while with WCW, but WCW, when Kevin brought me aboard, I mean, it was just, the way they did things, it was such a relaxed atmosphere. It was a pleasure to go to work. And out of all my years in the wrestling business between WWF and WCW, WCW, I was there 2.5 years, I enjoyed that considerably more than WWF. I mean, Kevin treated me accordingly. Kevin was tremendous. And of course, when, I was on probably a night show every goddamn week, you know. And then when the booker changed, things changed.
I guess Eric Bischoff, your initial impressions of Eric?
Nice guy. Actually, I had very little interaction with him. But the interaction I had with him, I found him to be a pleasant, nice guy. I mean, he was good to me because I remember one instance we just got done with TV tapings. I think we were in Disney at the time, and I had asked Kevin. I said, "Well, do you want me back again for the next TV tapings?" They would do 10 days in a row, I believe. And he goes, "Well, I don't." And Eric overheard him, you know, or overheard us talking, and Eric says, Jim Powers, right? I said, yeah. He goes, "You're coming back. We want you." So, yeah, so in that respect, Eric was good to me.